Love is truly one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. There's something so incredibly magical about it, especially when it's your first love. First love has a kind of innocence that nothing else in life quite matches. It's raw, genuine, and full of wonder. We don't approach it with caution or calculation. Instead, we dive in headfirst, wearing our hearts on our sleeves and loving with every fiber of our being. I know this deeply because you were my first love, and what I felt for you was unlike anything I had ever known before, or anything I believe I'll ever feel again. The way I loved you came so naturally, so effortlessly. When I first realized I was falling for you, it felt like a spark had been lit inside me, and suddenly, everything in the world seemed brighter. I was genuinely happy, happier than I had ever been. It was as though I was walking on clouds, completely weightless and carried by the beauty of this emotion. Every little thing reminded me of you. I started noticing signs and little synchronicities around me that made me believe the universe was bringing us together, guiding us toward each other like it was all part of some bigger, divine plan. Every time my phone would ring and your name would appear on the screen, my heart would begin to race uncontrollably. Just seeing your name was enough to make me nervous in the best possible way. Sometimes I struggled just to form words when we spoke, because I was so overwhelmed with emotion. My mind would often go completely blank, not because I didn't have anything to say, but because there was so much I felt that I didn't know how to put it into words. It was like my heart was speaking a language my mouth couldn't quite keep up with. I fell in love with you not just emotionally, but mentally and spiritually too. It wasn't just about how you looked or how you spoke, it was about how you made me feel seen, understood, and cherished. You touched my soul in ways I didn't even know were possible. The happiness you brought into my life lingered with me constantly. I would go through my days with a soft, content smile on my face, thinking of you. My imagination would wander to daydreams of us, laughing together, spending quiet moments side by side, sharing our lives. I even imagined our wedding day more times than I can count, how you would look, how happy I would feel, how perfect it all would be. Every romantic song suddenly felt like it was written for me. The lyrics began to speak to my own experiences and emotions, as if they were narrating our story. I felt like I had been transported to another world, a dreamier, more enchanted version of reality. There was something so surreal about that time in my life. Honestly, nothing before or after has matched the joy I felt being in love with you. It wasn't just a phase, it was a deeply spiritual experience. It felt like a blessing from the universe, a gift from God Himself. Even now, when I look back on those moments, I feel nothing but gratitude. That love, the love I had for you, remains the most beautiful feeling I've ever experienced. I still hold it close to my heart, even today. Yes, time has passed. Life has moved on. We've taken different paths, and there's no contact between us now. But that doesn't change the truth I carry within me. I still love you. I know with absolute certainty that I will continue to love you until the end of my time on this earth. People often say that first loves are meant to stay in the past, that they're stepping stones, lessons, or youthful illusions. And maybe, for some people, that's true. But for me, it's different. I can't bring myself to leave you behind. I don't want to erase you or pretend that what we had didn't matter. Because it did. It mattered more than anything. You were, and still are, the most special part of my life. I know you're far away now, living your life somewhere I may never reach. We may never speak again. But you still hold a part of me, and that's something I've come to accept with peace. The way I loved you was so pure, so wholehearted, that I know I can never replicate it with someone else. And honestly, I don't need to. That kind of love only comes once, and I'm just grateful I got to feel it at all. I thank God every day for letting me experience something so divine and transformative. Loving you taught me what it truly means to open my heart. Even if things didn't last, the love itself did. People might come and go, but real love stays. And for that, I'll always be grateful. You were my beginning, and no matter how the story unfolds, you will always be a part of me. Hello, my cutie pie. Every time I look at you, I'm in awe of how incredibly adorable you are, like a living sugar plum, sweet and delightful in every way. Sometimes, I just want to scoop you up and never let you go. Honestly, how can one person be filled with so much cuteness? It's like the universe poured extra love, charm, and beauty into you and then made sure you also got the brains to match. And I keep asking myself, how did I get so lucky? You have no idea how many hearts you're unknowingly stealing just by being yourself. It's not even fair. You walk into a room and light it up without trying. You're as cute as a button, charming, graceful, and radiant, while I, in comparison, often feel like a goofy little monkey. People tease me all the time, joking that I must be lying when I say someone like you is with me. They just can't believe it's real. But deep down, I know it's not about them not believing, it's about them being jealous. Because I've found something they can only dream of, a beautiful, kind, smart, loving soul who somehow chose me. And I love flaunting you. I can't help it. I beam with pride whenever I talk about you. Every chance I get, I tell people with the biggest smile on my face that you're mine. And every time I say it, it fills me with joy and gratitude. You could have had anyone, you're admired by so many. Anyone would have said yes to you in a heartbeat. But you chose me. Just an average person, with flaws and insecurities, and you made me feel like I was worth something. You made me feel special. You changed my life in ways I never imagined possible. Before you came into my world, I was insecure, reserved, and silently battling emotional storms. I was mentally drained and often felt like I was drifting through life without direction or joy. But then you came along, and everything began to change. You brought peace to my chaos. You gave me a reason to smile again. You filled the empty spaces in my heart with love and laughter. With your love, I began to feel confident in my own skin. You didn't try to change me, you embraced me as I am, flaws and all. My love, you don't know the depth of what you've done for me. If it weren't for you, I might still be stuck in some dark corner of my mind, doubting myself and feeling unworthy of happiness. But you pulled me out of that place. You showed me light where I only saw shadows. You helped me find the parts of myself I'd buried long ago. You've made me a better version of myself, more positive, more present, more alive. You've given me more love than I ever dared to hope for. You've held my hand through my lows and cheered me on through my highs. I look at you and realize that I truly am the luckiest person on this planet. I went from feeling like I was born under a cloud of bad luck to feeling like the universe finally smiled down on me. All because of you. They say the right person can transform your life, and now I know that's true. You've not only changed my circumstances, but you've changed how I see myself. You helped me reconnect with my inner self. You taught me how to silence my inner critic, how to believe in myself, and how to embrace who I am. The self-doubt, the fear of judgment, the emotional walls I had built, they all began to fade away because of your love and understanding. Today, I walk with confidence. I no longer hide from the world. I'm not ashamed of my past or scared of my future. I face each day with hope and courage because you are by my side. And all of this incredible transformation, is because of you. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever grateful to you for loving me the way you do. You've given me a sense of belonging, of being seen and valued. You've done so much for me, things you might not even realize, but things that have touched me deeply. Thank you, my love, for being my safe place, my cheerleader, my peace, and my happiness. I truly needed you more than words can express. I love you, baby. I love you with a depth and intensity that goes beyond anything language can convey. You are my everything.